God said to Noah, build yourself an arky. Animals came on by. Onesies and twosies, elephants and kangaroosies.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley is one of the good-natured catchphrases of The Simpsons' genial and hyper-Christian next-door neighbor Ned Flanders. So naturally, it was this phrase that inspired 5 friends to form the world's first and only Ned Flanders-themed heavy metal band. Oakley dokley is a Phoenix-based band who all dress up as Ned Flanders while performing and who all go by Flanders-inspired monikers. There's lead vocalist, screamer, and guitarist Head Ned, drummer Bled Ned, synth player and vocalist Red Ned, bassist Thread Ned, and guitarist Stead Ned. Commenting on where the idea for the band came from, Head Ned says, "Myself and our drummer were in line at a grocery store entertaining ourselves by coming up with really cutesy names for really hardcore, brutal bands. The name Oakley dokley came up and was very funny to us. We ran with it. The band members all knew each other through school, mutual friends, or other bands. Even though Head Ned was tickled by the Oakley dokley idea himself, he was surprised by his friends' mutual interest. He says, "The fact that I had 4 people within my friend group who said yes when I pitched the band idea is still a bit beyond me." Describing themselves as the world's only Nedal band, they land in the middle of the spectrum of the Simpscene, that is, Simpsons-themed music genres, somewhere between Bartcore and crusty punk. With such a high concept for their band, you might think these guys eat, drink, sleep, and doodle Flanders, but surprisingly, that's not the case. Head Ned says, "Our daily lives are about as exciting as a baked potato. We all still work our day jobs. It's a bit like Jekyll and Hyde. The small bit of crossover, though, is that since we started the band, I've developed a much larger disdain for the post office." According to the band, their songwriting process consists of researching anything Ned related, and they reveal that songwriting is the fun part. Head Ned explains that in writing music, I just wanted to keep it simple and make it heavy. I didn't want to write anything extra challenging. Most of us did that in previous bands, and one of the reasons we started Oakley dokley was to take a break from that and have a bit of fun. There was definitely a desire to make the music good, just not overly technical. If the band set out to make fun music, they certainly achieved that goal. Their song lyrics are made up of about 75% direct Flanders quotes and 25% original lyrics and other character quotes. Songs on their debut album, Howdly Doodly, include White Wine Spritzer, Flander Doodles, Godspeed Little Doodle, and Nothing at All. All That Is Left is an ode to the Ned's left-handed store The Leftorium, whose bridge is a series of left-handed puns. When you feel left out and everything right seems wrong, set your paws to the south. At the mall you will find all that is left. Pretty cool, right? A lot of other people think so too. The band has amassed more than 40,000 Facebook likes, they were recently ranked number 4 on the Billboard Comedy Album charts, and just last month they debuted their first music video for their single White Wine Spritzer. In the video, the 5 Neds drink a tiny amount of alcohol, enter a frenzied state, and trash a living room that looks remarkably like the one that belongs to his neighborinos, The Simpsons. The video ends with the band members beating to death and burying a 6th Flanders lookalike. There is such an interest in the band that they are currently embarking on a cross-continental tour. Commenting on their success, Head Ned says, "The sheer amount of people that have come out in support of this project has been really enlightening. We didn't expect to have fans." With such a rapidly growing fan base, what does the future hold? After finishing up their North American tour, they'll be looking to crack the international market and do some live shows in Europe and Australia. "We don't necessarily have an expiration date planned for the band," comments Head Ned. "At the very least, we'll make another album. There's a few key Flanderisms we still need to brutalize." He jokes, "In reality, this is all just an over-the-top attempt at getting Matt Groening's autograph, even if it comes on a cease and desist letter. For the sake of Nedal fans everywhere, we hope that letter never arrives."
Oakley dokley.